Hey guys, Look4K here and welcome back to another FIFA 18 player review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 88 rated English centre-back Rio Ferdinand. I got this guy on a 7-game loan spell after doing the second chapter, I believe, of the journey, and I thought 7 games would be kind of quite enough to do a review for this card and see what he's like in FIFA 18. But anyway, getting off into the player stats. In the 7 games that I played with him, he scored me 0 goals and got me 0 assists, and he has a 3-star weak foot, as well as 3-star skimmers. And getting into his in-game stats, for me, his main standout stats were his 90 interceptions, his 86 slide tackle, his 85 strength, and his 92 stand tackle. And getting into his icon profile, this is the Rio Ferdinand when he was absolutely flying for Manchester United, winning 6 Premier League titles as well as a Champions League with Chelsea. Unfortunately, on the international stage, he wasn't quite as successful, but at the same time, no England player really has been for the past 15 years, so Rio can kind of get away with that one a little bit, but obviously a fantastic player who had a phenomenal career with Manchester United. But anyway, guys, getting off though into the highlights for this Ferdinand card, a lot of mixed opinions on him if I'm quite honest. A lot of good points and also a lot of points which, to me personally, he's not really worth getting, but if you know how to defend, he is worth getting. Let me explain a little bit more. But anyway, getting up into the pros, for me, his first pro was his strength. He's a very, very strong player. I mean, 82 physical. It felt like he was 92 physical. He's got the height of 6'2". I thought he was about 6'4", if I'm quite honest. But 6'2", still a decent height, and he's got great strength stats that you don't really see that often on a player at this stage of the game. And it's a nice little asset to have to the card. He was great at shrugging players off the ball. He's also pretty quick as well. He's not the quickest defender ever, but he is pretty damn quick, which is good, so he's able to catch up with the defenders relatively easy. And if you never really fancy just kind of going with a 50-50 slide tackle, you always have the option just to kind of hold the LT button and easily shrug a player off the ball, as you'll see in quite a few clips in the video. But yeah, his strength was very, very good though for me in general. His second pro is his tackling, 86 slide tackle and 92 stand tackle. Very nice stats. Once again, you're not going to see that often for a defender at this stage of FIFA. As the game obviously goes on, those more stats on Ferdinand's card are going to become a lot more kind of average, but at the moment, great stats to have. And his tackling was very good. There was not much more I can say than that. He made good tackles. That's as far as it goes. And then for me, his final pro was his passing. I don't have this in the summary part of the video because I forgot to write it, but actually his passing was pretty decent. Now, I'm not talking about making 50-yard passes to my attack, but he made those nice little passes just to get the ball out of the danger zone. And you'll see it in a few clips. He does make a few good passes which do kind of start off some good runs and good attacks for my team, which is obviously very good. I don't think any led to a goal, but yeah, I was actually quite impressed with his passing in general. And getting into his only comp for me, that's his price. At the moment on the Xbox market, I believe he's 600k. At no point this FIFA I will pay for a defender for that much. No, actually, if it's a team of the year or if it's maybe Paolo Maldini, I will pay that much, but not for any other card, and certainly not for Rio Ferdinand. I mean, that's a lot of coins. I know he's a very well kind of attractive and respected icon, obviously from how well he did in FIFA 17, but yeah, it's a lot of coins, especially at this stage of FIFA. Make sure, guys, that before you even dare paying anywhere for this card, make sure your attack is always sorted out first, then start thinking about your defense. Also, another thing to mention, for me, he's not worth it at all. I still haven't learned the mechanics in the game of how to defend, which is a big problem for me, and it's costing me the chance to potentially get into FUT Champions because my attack of play is fantastic. The only, I can't even speak right now, but I am so much involved in 6-5, 5-4 wins because I can outscore opponents. That's the only thing, and my attack of play is really good this year, only because I got Del Piero and Mohamed Salah kind of up front. But yeah, if you don't know how to defend, I don't think he's worth it because you're not going to see much of a difference. After this Ferdinand card, I had like Sanchez and Keane back in my defense. No change. I was still leaking in goals. I was still doing well in some games. So for me, I didn't really notice much of a difference with this Ferdinand card in and when he was not in, to be honest. So however, if you're a FUT Champs player that's kind of finishing in gold at least every week, you're obviously going to get the coins eventually to kind of afford even defenders once your attack's sorted out. I'd say go for him because you will notice the difference then, because FUT Champs players should know how to defend. Otherwise, I don't understand how they're in the competition. But yeah, that's pretty much going to finish up this video. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10 because I was impressed by some of his stats. He didn't really click for me, and he's a lot of money for a defender. But anyway, guys, that's going to finish up this pro review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.